It is an absolutely beautiful morning today, and it's one of those days where the sun is just, it's warm and it's sweet and it just puts you in a good mood. Today's routine inspection day, and I never know what I'm in for routine inspections. So it'll either be that everything is tip top, fingers crossed, or there'll be things to follow up. So yeah, I don't know what I'm in for. He's hoping that everyone else is in a great mood and I'm in for a brilliant day. I'll check back with you later to let you know. Routine inspection number 1. So this tenant I did need to give a little bit of feedback to, mainly around airing out the property. So I find that throughout winter, we fall out of that habit of having our doors open to allow fresh air to come through. Makes sense, it's cold. But now that, the weather has warmed up a little, it's time to shift that mindset, open up the windows, open up the doors and allow that beautiful spring air to come through. Routine inspection number 2. I felt a bit bad with this guy. I knocked on the door and I heard a very disorientated, "Who's there?" come from the hallway. The poor guy didn't sleep very well last night, so I quickly whizzed around his sleeping area so he could go back to sleep while I finished the rest of the routine inspection. But no, they did really well. Fantastic inspection, a few weeds, but they've sprayed them all, so now it's a matter of just plucking out those little dead ones. Routine inspection number 3. This one went really well. The only item of feedback that I had for them was that the wall around the light switch was a little bit grubby, which that just happens when you're turning switches off and on again. So I've asked them to clean that. I did notice a tiny patch of paint above the ceiling that was starting to flake, so I've asked them to ensure they keep the exhaust fan on for 5 minutes after showering, or leave a window ajar for that time frame after as well as during showering, which a lot of people don't do. So good tip there, if you're not doing that at home, please make sure your bathroom is really well ventilated. But no, they were good. Routine inspection number 4. This one got rescheduled. So this poor family, their son was quite unwell overnight. So they have called in a favour and asked if I can come back in a couple of weeks' time, which they never asked to reschedule. So it's completely fine. I totally understand that today, mum needs to be mum, dad needs to be dad, and that poor little fella just needs a day in bed. So yeah, I'll check back in with them next week. Routine inspection number 5. This one went really, really well. Last routine inspection, I did give the tenants a bit of feedback, just with some general cleaning, so soap, scum, toothpaste splatters, crumbs to the oven, range hood greasy, those sorts of things. So nothing extreme, but there are a few things to comment on. And this time around, they have done an amazing job getting it all back up to scratch, which is brilliant. And that's what I love to see. I love having that relationship with my tenants where I can give them some feedback. They don't get upset, they don't get offended. They go, "Oh, yep, cool, thanks for the heads up," and they get it done. So 10 out of 10 for these tenants. Routine inspection number 6. So these tenants have recently moved from interstate, so understandably they've got boxes and some bits and pieces everywhere, which is absolutely fine. What I really enjoyed about this routine inspection is I got to spend some time with their daughter, who kept following me around, showing me all her different toys and calling me her friend. My friend, come back, come show, I want to show you my room, I want to show you my toys. And it was really, really nice. I just love those sorts of inspections where I get a chance to chat to not only the parents, but the kids as well, and spend some time and sort of make their day. So I gave her a little box of Smarties and said, "Thank you for being such a nice friend today." The reason I wanted to share with you what happens on routine inspection day, I guess, is to show you that not one day is ever the same. And it's really important to have those good relationships with your tenants, good relationships with your owners. So when speed bumps come up, it's not the end of the world. And it's really important to be adaptable and be a human being, and just remember everyone's lives are completely individual.